Hello, Namaste. In this video, I will explain you the meaning and features of group. We all know that group or a social group is a very important unit in the field of rural development. Whenever we come across the word group, we generally mean that it is the self-help group because we are very much acclimatized with the concept of self-help group which is formed in and around us. But the group existed from time immemorial. Group in one or the other form existed from time immemorial. Dear students, man is a social animal. So man is influenced by the group with which he is associated. So generally people, human beings prefer to associate with a group for fulfillment of their desires. So in this session, let us understand what is a group. Let us understand few definitions of group, characteristics of group, and so on. So group means not just self-help group, there are different kinds of groups. So in any community, an individual is influenced by many factors. His behavior, ideas, knowledge are determined by the pattern of culture, status, system, role of authority, etc. as he is a member of a rural social group. So, individual is subjected to many influences. So, a community worker aiming at bringing about desirable changes in the behavior complex of the people, knowledge, skill, and attitudes of the people, he should identify the existing groups in the village. He should make an effort to form a group. Before that, he should understand what exactly is a group, identify the prevailing groups in the village at the community level. So it is therefore very necessary to identify the existing groups, their structures for bringing about necessary changes. What is a social group? To form a group, there must be more than two individuals. So two or more persons in interaction constitute a social group. If there is an interaction between two or more individuals in a given format, it is called a group. Generally, when people come together, they will have a common objective, common goal. We know that in self-help group, their goal is to save small amounts of money regularly, to accept the path of development, empowerment. So there is a common aim. So they come together. So group is a collection of people interacting together in an orderly way on the basis of shared expectation about each other's behavior. As a result of interaction, the members of a group feel a common sense of belonging. So, group means two or more persons having interaction. There must be a common objective. They must interact with each other, and there will be a feeling of belongingness. So, according to Murphy, social group is a method of social work that helps persons to enhance their social functioning through purposeful group experiences and to cope more effectively with their personal, group, and community problems. According to Robert A. Barron, group refers to collection of two or more individuals with a stable pattern of relationship between them who share a common goal, perceive themselves as being members of a group. So, group is an aggregation of two or more persons among whom there is an established pattern of interaction so that it is recognized as an entity because of its particular type of collective behavior. Group is a moving unit of interaction personalities, and any group is characterized by the fact that there is some interest which holds its members together. So, a group is any collection of individuals who have mutually dependent relationships. Group may be a category, aggregation, or a social group. As we know, category is collection of individuals or items that has at least one common element. Aggregation is collection of individuals in physical proximity of one another, which is a temporary. So, according to Happel, social group is collection of two or more individuals where there are psychological interactions and reciprocal roles based upon durable contacts, shared norms, interests, distinctive pattern of collective behavior, and structured organization of leadership and followership. Thus, a social group is category plus psychological interaction. Coming to the characteristics of group. Group is a collection of individuals, two or more, who come together and interact with each other so as to achieve the objectives of the organization. So group has four common elements. One is interaction among the members. Number two, common interest. Number three, people feel that they are the members, and there must be two or more people needed to form a group. These are the characteristics of a group: size, goal, norms, structure, roles, interaction, and collective action. Size. To form a group, there must be at least two individuals. Ideal size is 15 to 20. NABARD says that a self-help group should have maximum 15 to 20, not more than 20 members. And every group will have a certain goal. There are certain norms, how they interact, when they interact. For example, self-help groups meet once in a week, on a particular day, on a stipulated time, at a stipulated place. So there is a norm. There is a structure. Maybe a leader, maybe a subordinate, different roles may be given. There may be a given structure. It may be written or unwritten structure. Role: each member will have certain responsibility. When you become the member of your group, either you may be a leader, you may be a subordinate, you may be a treasurer, you may be a secretary, you may be a vice president. You will have some role. And then interaction. Interaction is the group members meet regularly. Often there will be face-to-face interaction, or there may be telephonic interaction, and so on. And finally, collective identity. A group is an aggregation of individuals, so they will have a collective identity. They say we belong to this group. Coming to the important characteristics of a social group: mutual awareness. Members always feel that they belong to a group, and mutual attachment regarded as an important and distinctive feature. It forms an essential feature of a group. Number two, one or more common interests. To form a group, there must be a common interest. Groups are mostly formed for the fulfillment of certain interests. It is for the realization of common interests they come together. So groups generally originate with certain common interests. For example, self-help group. Why it is formed? To save a small amount of money very regularly, to accept the path of development. So when there is a common interest, people come together. Number three, sense of unity. When you become a member of a group, you will have a common economic background, social background, your goal will be common. So naturally, you will have a sense of unity. You feel that you belong to that particular group. So there is a we feeling. A sense of we feeling refers to the tendency on the part of the members to identify themselves with the group. They treat the members of the group as friends and the members belonging to other groups as outsiders. So, we feeling will be generated in a group, leading to sympathy, loyalty, and fosters cooperation among the members. Similarity of behavior. For fulfillment of common interest, the members of a group behave in a similar way. Social group represents collective behavior. Number six, group norms. Each and every group has its own ideals, has its own norms, and the members are supposed to follow these norms. These norms may be in the form of custom, folkways, mores, tradition, laws, etc. So, members of the group adhere to the group norms. So, in this session, we have understood what is a group and various definitions of group and important characteristics of social group. Thank you.